You don't need to be a bond jock or get wonky with yield spreads and yield curves and inversions and all these things, but understand simple concepts, because I understand most people have other things on their mind. They've got other careers, other jobs, other responsibilities. There's a pundit for everything on YouTube every minute. It's exhausting. Understand the history of debt. Again, if you understand that when debt gets too big, things break down without exception throughout history. There are no exceptions to this. Empires change, currencies collapse, centralization becomes more extreme from the left or the right. We're literally living that history right now. In a lot of ways, I'd recommend more understanding of financial history than just the speculation swings in the markets right now. Those are much more complex conversations about how to trade these markets, and that's a whole other many hour conversation. But for those that are just trying to make sense of the senseless, whether it's politics, whether it's markets, whether it's currencies, whether it's foreign policy, it all comes back to desperation. It all comes back to debt and the history of debt. No one can escape it. David Hume wrote about the 1750s. Reinhardt and Rogoff have been warning about it in modern times. Debt destroys nations. And as von Mises warned, in the von Mises of the Austrian school, which is not taught in the West and certainly not in US business schools or banking classes, whenever you have a debt crisis, you have a currency crisis. It's unavoidable. We're literally living that now. It's not projected. It's right now. You're living in this historical moment. You're frog boiling in it. And I really, get past arguing gold versus Bitcoin, stocks versus bonds, new highs, new lows, volatility, all of which are important questions. But if you understand debt and you understand yields on the US 10-year, you'll be able to see why we're this desperate and why we're doing the things we're doing. And you'll be able to see very clearly why gold is not a pet rock that stares back at you and does nothing. Why gold throughout history is absolutely essential right now. And that is not an apology from a gold bug in Zurich. I've been looking at gold for years, but I was a stock and bond trader my whole life. So it's not about an ignorance of banking or ignorance of risk assets. I'm all in favor of speculation if you know how to do it and you're carefully guided. But that's irrelevant to the fact that currencies are dying because of debt.